So last Saturday, my buddy Mike invited me over for what he called a grilling session at his place. Now, Mike's the type of guy who sends you Google Calendar invites for movie nights, so I didn't think much of it when the invite subject was grilling, dressed to impress. I figured maybe he got a new apron or something. I show up in my usual weekend attire, and immediately notice the backyard looks like a cross between a cookout and a conference room. There's a fold-out table with a stack of papers, a whiteboard that says Quarterly Bun Report, and Mike, in a tie and grilling gloves. Now, before I can ask what's going on, Mike hands me a resume template and says, "Fill this out if you're serious about applying." Still thinking this is some elaborate joke, I play along and scribble expert in ketchup/mustard ratios under skills. Next thing I know, 3 of our friends are sitting in lawn chairs behind the table, shuffling papers and nodding seriously. One of them even brings out a mug that says "World's Best Boss." Mike starts grilling, pun intended, me with questions like, describe a time you turned a hot dog at a 45-degree angle, what was the outcome? And where do you see your grilling career in 5 years? The whole thing is getting out of hand, but I'm committed now. Things escalate when Mike asks me to demonstrate my tongs technique on a cold, unlit grill, while our friend Rachel evaluates me using a clipboard with actual checkboxes. At one point, they ask me to resolve a hypothetical conflict involving a hamburger patty and a vegan guest, and I'm thinking, is this what it feels like to be on MasterChef, but with more polyester? I try to keep it together, but when Mike asks me what I would do if a hot dog fell on the ground, I panic and say, implement the 5-second rule, but only if promoted to management. After what feels like the longest 20 minutes of my life, Mike stands up, shakes my hand, and thanks me for my time. He says, "We've decided to go in a different direction for the chief hot dog turner position, but we'd love to keep your resume on file for future cookouts." So in the end, I didn't get the job, but at least I got a side of humility with my burger.